guys, what's going on today? Bojo here, and we are back with our Columbus Blue Jackets GM mode, getting ready to start the Eastern Conference Finals of the Year 5 playoffs going up against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So, in the last series, we got a kind of rematch up against the Philadelphia Flyers, and their defense, honestly, was just pretty laughable. It was an utter excuse for a defense, to be perfectly honest. Once again, they did manage to steal one game from us in the Wells Fargo Center, but we came right back and beat them in 5 games. And now we have to go up against the Tampa Bay Lightning, who beat the Ottawa Senators in 5 games as well. So two of the tough teams in the Atlantic Division. I thought that series might have actually went a lot farther than 5, but it looks like Tampa Bay dealt with Ottawa pretty easily. So now we have to go check out the Tampa Bay Lightning team. I'm not very happy at playing. Like I said, this is the year of the GM mode when Tampa Bay starts to get very, very good. Like I said, Drouin and Stamkos are already pretty solid for this team right now. All right, so here we go. First line for the Tampa Bay Lightning, you got Brett Connolly, Steven Stamkos, and Nikita Kucherov. So they got Drouin playing the second line center position. First line, Connolly, Stamkos, and Kucherov, 3 snipers on the first line. Yeah, it's just firepower all the way through. Firepower all the way through here in Tampa Bay. That's for dang sure. So it's a very good first line. Second line, Carter Rudd, Jonathan Drouin, and Ryan Callahan. It's a good second line, especially with Drouin and Callahan there. That Carter Rudd guy is a new name that has come up. I've never seen his name before. He's probably like a draft pick, probably early on or something like that. So he has an 83 overall power forward. Not bad, I guess. Third line, Adam Ernie, Valtteri Filppula, and Brendan Gallagher. Yeah, it's a pretty good third line as well. Gallagher's a good, solid two-way forward. Filppula's a good third liner, gives some offensive touch, and then Adam Ernie as well. And then fourth line, Crombie, Thompson, and Panic. Yeah, Tampa Bay is a good team. Tampa Bay is a very good team. They got scoring threats everywhere you look. Their fourth line's a little bit weak with Crombie and Nate Thompson. And Panic's not really that great defensively, but yeah, Tampa Bay is a very good team. 290s. Kucherov with an 89. Callahan with an 86. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Yeah, Tampa Bay is looking like a pretty good team on offense. Defensively, on the other hand, Victor Hedman and Keith Aulie, 86 and an 85. Okay, Nestorov and Matt Carl, 85 and an 84, and then Gudas and Kevin Bieksa, so 81 and 83. Yeah, their defense is pretty good as well. Yeah, Tampa Bay is a good team. This is going to be a very tough team to beat, no doubt. And then in net, they should have Ben Bishop 84 and Larker Ryan 75. All right, so if Bishop gets injured, we might have a chance against their backup goaltender. But yeah, Tampa Bay is a good team offensively. They're a very good team defensively as well. They're not outstanding defensively, but they got a pretty solid, nice players in there. And we're hurting without Eriksson nor Honka, so it's gonna be a very tough team to beat. Going to be a very tough team to beat. We got our work cut out for us in the Eastern Conference Finals. We do have home ice advantage, which is good, but it's going to be a very tough team to beat. So we got limit Stamkos, limit Drouin. Stamkos is apparently leading their team, but in goals and assists, but they got a lot of depth that can score goals as well. All right, so here we go. Game number 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Tampa Bay Lightning. A very tough team here in Tampa Bay. Got home ice. Let's see if we can do this. It's going to be a tough team. Let's see if the team has it in them to prove themselves. So here we go. First period, 1-1. All right, Patrick Kane starts it off a goal past Ben Bishop. Brett Connolly does get one back, 1-1 tie. So 14-11 on the shots. All right, second period, 3-3. All right, we're sticking with them. Danny Cristo gets a power play going. Brandon Dubinsky to make it 3-1. But then Jonathan Drouin and Brett Connolly once again tie it back up at 3. So not a really good game for the goaltenders in this one so far. 3-3 tie going into the third period. Somebody's got to step up here, and Nikita Kucherov makes it 4-3. For the Tampa Bay Lightning in game number 1, anybody going to answer back here in the third period for us? Anybody in Columbus? Nope. Empty netter for Kucherov, and he gets his second goal, and Tampa Bay is going to take a 5-3 win in game number 1. Yeah, this is going to be a tough team to beat. 38 shots on net. I don't know. The defensive lacks the two defensive losses of Eriksson and Honka are really going to hurt us here. So Kane from Johansson, Cristo, Hodgson, Kane, Dubinsky, Sprong, McDavid. All right, so we had a 3-1 lead, but then we just let that sliver away from us way too easily. It should have only been 4-3. And Tyler Toffoli's been injured with a sore knee. His estimated return is May 29th. Yeah, that's not That's not a good thing either. So, fucking Reichel's going to go back in, I guess. Yep, Kirby Reichel's going to go back in. So we want to put... We're moving Sprong up to the second. Reichel can play on the third, I guess. Actually, no, I'm going to move Carroll up to the third. Reichel can play on the fourth. It's fine by me. Defense power play now. We want... well, Sprong's up there, so we need Christo, Hodgson, and... well, Backlund's going to have to go in here. I'll put Backlund on the wing. Backlund. Actually, you know what? Instead of Michael Backlund, I'm gonna put. Well, yeah, Michael Backlund. I was thinking about putting Connor McDavid, but I'll put Backlund in there. And we want Sprong here. Actually, you know what? Christo. No, not Ryan Murray. Danny Christo. Right there. Not Kirby Reichel. We want Ryan Murray right there. Okay. Don't think Toffoli was playing anywhere else. Probably like. Oh, he was right there. I don't want Reichel there. I want who's Sprong. Spronger, Kane, Hodgson, Broski, Dance, Kane. Yeah, we're good. All right, so we lost to Foley for a couple games. That's going to hurt. But we're going to move Daniel Sprong up to the second line now because he's actually been one of the only players that's been producing for us. And we'll move Carroll back up to the third. Reichel goes back down to play the fourth. All right, and Backlund gets inserted into the power play. So here we go. Got to hold the lead against this team. Got to hold the lead against the Tampa Bay Lightning team. They're a team that can score goals. Got to find some way to keep them off the scoring sheet. So here we go. Game number 2. First period, nothing. All right, so we kept them off the score period, but we didn't get anything either. So 13 shots apiece. Second period, nothing again. All right, goaltenders are doing good this game. Bishop and Bobrovsky are showing up in game number 2. All right, come on. Somebody step up here in the third period for us, guys. Come on. Come on. 10 minutes to go. Somebody step up here. There you go. Cody Hodgson. Nicely done. Nice shot all the way from the point. And there you go. Another goal for Ryan Johansson. 2-goal. Third period for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Bob gets a shutout. 31 shots on net for Columbus. 29 saves shutout for Bobrovsky, and we get a 2-0 win over the Tampa Bay Lightning in game number 2. So nicely done. First line came alive there in the third period. A little bit late, but Hodgson and Johansson clicked together. 2 points for each of them on the first line, and we split the series up at 1, going back to the Tampa Bay Time Forum. All right, so nicely done there. Nicely done. All right, so now we got to try to win at least one of these games here against Tampa Bay Time Forum. So we got a nice little win there. Bobrovsky feeling a little bit good after that shutout. Let's see if he can carry it over here in game number 3. We have the potential to keep Tampa Bay off the board, guys, so let's do it. Here we go. First period of game number 3, 1-0. Kucherov gets a goal for them, 10-8 on shots. All right, come on, guys. Big second period here. Don't wait till the third period to score goals. Get some goals here in the second. Second period, 2-1. All right, Sprong gets one on Bishop at Steven Stamkos. Gets his first of the series. It's one on Bobrovsky to make it 2-1. So only 16 shots for the Tampa Bay, only 14 saves for Bobrovsky. So Bishop's kind of holding his ground. 25 saves, 24 of 25 for so far. 2-1 for Tampa going into the third here. And there's Jonathan Drouin. Gets a goal there. Power play for Columbus. There you go. Jack Johnson gets a goal there. Leave it to our defenseman. 3-2 lead for Tampa. Can we clutch it here in the third? Anybody going to tie it up late? Nope. Tampa Bay's going to hold it down the third period. 34 saves. 34 shots on net. And once again, Bishop in their defense is holding it down. Sprong from Backlund. Johnson from Sprong. So Daniel Sprong, once again, another 2-point game for him. He's putting in work. And Dane DeKeyser is injured with post-concussion syndrome. His estimated return is July 28th. Yep. Lost another defenseman. That's fucking Christ, dude. All right, defenseman. Ellis, he can't play either. So I guess I got to bring up Tyler Wotherspoon. There's the only best person I could probably put in there. Columbus, defense. All right, so I got to move Martin up. And Wotherspoon is going in now. Jesus, our defense is looking like shit. Let's see. Who was that? DeKeyser, right? So penalty. Wotherspoon might have a good defensive category. He does. He can play there. Yeah, that's the only person I can put on there. All right, and then Prout, and then Witherspoon. Yep, that's it. All right, so DeKaiser was another player that I really didn't want to lose, but our defense is getting worse and worse by the look of it, and none of them are coming back anytime soon. So, all right, so it looks like they scouted that Fedoruk guy pretty well. It looks like 4 stars. Nothing too special, I guess. 3.5 stars for that guy. Excuse me. Elite League, second and third, second there. WHL, top 10, top 5. Yeah, we'll do this guy. Do Camper. All right, so now we got another low kind of overall defenseman in there. We need to keep Tampa Bay off the board, man. Got to keep Tampa Bay off the board and get a lead. Game number 4. We're just losing defensemen left and right, just giving Tampa Bay more opportunity to score. So we need our offense to step up big time here. First period of game number 4. Yeah, gee, nope. Jonathan Drouin and Richard Panik. It's just our defense is hurting. Our defense is just hurting way too much here. And Bobrovsky really can't keep the puck out of the net all that much either. Only 7 shots for us. Second period, 4-1. Yep, Drouin and Bieksa. Yeah, they're just lighting us up. 4-1 lead. Only 10 shots for us. Only 10 shots for Columbus this game. Not looking good. Tampa Bay took in a very stranglehold. Yep, 5-1 power play goal for Steven Stamkos. Yep, they just outshot us this game. They completely outplayed us. They kicked our ass. They kicked our ass this game, 6-1. Yep, our defense just isn't there. Defense is just not there. Dubinsky from McDavid, that was the only team that showed up. Just continue. Yep, that was the only thing that showed up, and we're just not getting anybody back. Toffoli's not going to be back. We're going to have a miracle comeback here. We're going to have to win 3 straight against this team. I don't know if I see it happening. So you know what I got to do. Don't see it happening. Only got 1 goal that game. We got to go best. We'll send a player to the Morrows and through waivers. Potentially. Fuck me. All right, I can't do it. I got to just run with this team then. All right, not go through waivers. All right, fuck it. We got to sim the game here. You got to sim it. I can't risk that waiver bullshit. So here we go. Game number 5, I think. Yeah, game number 5. All right, come on, boys. First period, 1-0. All right, power play goal from Michael Backlund. 9 shots apiece. 1-0 lead for Columbus. We do have the lead. All right, come on, boys. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Second period, 1-1. Yep, Keith Ollie ties it up. All right, so it's a tie game going into the third period here, boys. Come on. Oh, my God. Adam Ernie. There it goes. 2-1. Somebody needs to tie this sucker up. Thank you. Patrick Kane does not want the Columbus Blue Jackets to die right now. 10 minutes to go. Come on. Somebody tied up. Power play. Damn it. There it is. Valtteri Filppula. Oh, not yet. Dana Terrell. They're never say die attitude with this Columbus Blue Jackets team. Push it to overtime at the very least. Power play and OT. Power play for Tampa Bay, and there it is. Nikita Kucherov for the Tampa Bay Lightning on a power play, and Tampa Bay beats out the Columbus Blue Jackets in 5 games. Yeah, our defense was just too hurt, man. Our defense was just too hurt. Backlund from Christo and Hodgson, Kane from Tambellini and Johansson, and then Terrell from Martin and Tambellini. So Tambellini had actually a pretty good game. And that's it. That's it. The Tampa Bay was just way too good, man. Tampa Bay's offense was just too good. They had a very good team. And our defense with Martin, Prout, and frickin' Witherspoon in there wasn't going to happen. Was not going to happen. All right. So we can go to Stats Central. Just take a look at the stats here. And there's our playoff run. Year number 5 is going to end quite shortly, but yeah, it just ran to the wrong team. Ran into the wrong team. I'm not surprised. I won't be surprised if Tampa Bay wins the Stanley Cup. Not at all. But Patrick Kane and Ryan Johansson had a very good playoff run. I will say that. 19 points apiece for each of those guys. 6 goals and 13 assists for both of them. Very nicely done for them both to show up. Daniel Sprong had a wicked playoff run for him as well. 12 points in 17 games for him with 7 goals. Nice job for him in his first year. Danny Cristo, 10 points for him in 17 games. Hodgson with 8. Toffoli got hurt. McDavid had 7. Backlund with 6. Dubinsky with 4. Tambellini with 3. Terrell with 2. Carroll with 1. Reichel with 1. And then the bane of my existence would be my goddamn defense. And yeah, I'm going to have to get a top 2 defenseman on this team. that's going to be, I think, probably one of the main priorities coming up this offseason for this Columbus Blue Jackets team is going to be looking for that top 2 defenseman. They need to trade for it, whether it be giving up some good prospects in return. I think the Columbus Blue Jackets desperately need a top 2 defenseman on this team. So Murray with 5 points, Jack Johnson with 3 points, DeKeyser with 3, Savard with only 2, Honka with only 2, only played 6 games. Martin played actually pretty good, only 1 point, -2 in 14. Erickson had 1, and Prout, Witherspoon had 2 games. He was a -2. Prout was a -5. Took a shit ton of penalties, but yeah. Injuries killed us this year. Injuries killed us. I mean, Erickson only played 4 games. Honka only played 6. Yeah, I mean, that kind of hurt us. That hurt us. Murray and Johnson and Jack Johnson really didn't step up all too much. I mean, they stepped up as much as they could, but really just couldn't do anything about it. And goaltending. Bobrovsky definitely just tried the best he could. 17 games played for him, 2.17, 9-6-2, 92.66 save percentage. Still have 4 shutouts. But yeah, nothing really Bob could have done there. It wasn't his fault. It was more the defense. It was more the defense's fault. Defense just couldn't keep the puck out of the net against this Tampa Bay Lightning team. So, yeah, that's it for year number 5. This could be the final year if you guys make it so, but I don't know. There's something in me that kind of want to keep striving to go one more year with this team and see if we can win the cup again. But that's gonna be your guys' call on that. So unfortunately, our year 5 playoff run ended in the Eastern Conference Finals in 5 games against a very offensively stacked Tampa Bay Lightning team. So we'll do our pre-drafting next video, and we'll see what we need to do this coming off season. Definitely think a top 2 defenseman is in order for this team, as well as all our younger guys are still going to be getting better. I mean, we still have a ton of young players, a lot of talent that's going to be getting better. They're going to be a lot better next year. So it'll be interesting to see the jumps that they get as well. But we'll do all that next time. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. As always, year 5 playoff run ended in the Eastern Conference Finals by the Tampa Bay Lightning.